Welcome back. Joining me right now is Professor Dr. Anil Gupta, who is the CEO for Integrated Center for Adaptation and Disaster Resilience as well as Sustainability at the IIT Roorkee Greater Noida campus. Thank you very much, sir, for joining us. What are we really looking at this time? It's past 6 in the evening. Rescue and relief operations are happening in extremely precarious circumstances. There are ambulances which have been dispatched few hours ago. They've not been able to reach the site. We are told that teams of SDRF have not really been able to reach the site. But ITBP and other rescue teams are already on the ground. We are being told, quite close to the base camp as well. What are the circumstances that we are looking at right now, considering it's past 6 o'clock?
See, now since this is evening, so this is becoming little complex issue. ITBP, since they are aware of the geographical situation there, of the terrain, so they have better understanding, while the people from outside, the responder from outside take some more time to understand the real ground situation, then how to reach there. And this also brings the previous experiences again, that we had this kind of challenges in the past also, and many times we learn, but then the tragedy takes a new form. So this time this is a little bit unprecedented also, because this is end of February and this kind of thing that is taking place. But this is the time where
stay on with that point a little more, sir. I know we're digressing, but it's an important point. You're saying it's end of February and it is unprecedented by sorts. Why are you saying that?
No, actually, this kind of situation should not occur. Here, if we see that other part of the country and Uttarakhand, this kind of snowfall that usually in past years, if we look at the trends, we did not find this kind of scenarios. And such kind of snowfall, the avalanche scenario also. And that is the reason that we tend to forget this kind of challenges. Few years back, we had the tunnel kind of incident. Then maybe a decade back, we had the major floods in Uttarakhand. So every time the tragedy is taking new form, and we tend to forget that every time tragedy is going to take a new form. So what is our preparedness? Many times we are preparing for something else, and it is not taking that form.
Okay, just one question before we go further. Do we have the wherewithal for this rescue and relief operations? Do our systems, including ITBP, do they have the wherewithal for these kind of rescue operations in such precarious circumstances to continue through the night at the altitude that we are talking about amid heavy snowfall?
Yes, they have the trained people within themselves. Even our NDRF is also trained for different kind of difficult situations also, and they have alternative arrangements. So certainly it may take little more time to make the arrangements, but the operations will go on. I often say that we have seen the difficult situations in the past also, but our rescuers could really work well. Yes, this is literally a difficult situation for everyone, but the coordination is very effective, and you can see the kind of coordination, and this the central government, state governments, and other agencies all are coordinating very effectively. So hopefully we will be able to rescue the people.
Right. So one question more, and you were talking about how this is very unprecedented of sorts to see something like this in February and how we forget. But I'm sure the men who are right there at the front would not forget things. They would not take things lightly. We know we are at the cusp of climate change also. A lot of extreme weather patterns have been happening at off times when it's not expected. So my question is, would you want to explain to our viewers just how critical are these BRO workers for the area that they are placed in, just geographically for the work that they do? Just how crucial are they at that camp where they are functioning?
This is true, because BROs functioning at these difficult areas, most of the landslides, the border roads are often prone to the landslides and these kind of challenges, and they have a lot of experiences with them. But certainly when this kind of disaster takes place, it takes some time to mobilize necessary resources, mobilize all the people, because the terrain is also not that easy that you can immediately mobilize the resources. So this is something we know, and the BRO people know even better because they are on the ground. And the past experiences also told that our response has been improving incident by incident. But then also, I would say that there is also a huge room for improvement, huge scope for improvement for the future also. That how do we create a localized system so that our response is even more prompt. But here also, we are almost certain that the kind of coordination that we are seeing, we will be seeing the desired results.
Professor, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for joining us and giving us a terrain perspective and the challenges that lie within. Prayers for all the efforts that are going on at the ground. Of course, we can only pray, but there are teams on the ground who are working all that they can to overcome the challenges to ensure that the 41 men who are trapped under the snow can be rescued. We're just hoping for the best. Crucial hours as the sun sets. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us. Those are the visuals on your screen. And we'll keep bringing you the updates for this as and when we get more.